Loved ones of El Faro crew members now taking a more vocal role on the fourth day of hearings at the convention center. The family of Frank Hamm announced a petition to Congress to change maritime laws to increase safety. Also today, we learned more about boiler problems on the ship months before it sank during a hurricane. Channel 4 Scott Johnson has been listening to the testimony all week. He's joining us live. Scott?
Well, I was listening with those family members, Tom, who stepped out of the convention center here to express their push to fix things in the nautical industry, despite what happens with the El Faro hearings. They want to make sure that safety is still paramount out on the ocean. While inside the convention center, the hearings continued to get to the bottom of what happened to El Faro. Outside,
trying to do something positive to affect this forever happening again. So it's emotional.
Family members of the El Faro crew gathered with high-profile attorney Benjamin Crump to talk about a petition they've started to institute, something called Hamm Alert, named after Rochelle Hamm's husband Frank, who died on El Faro. Her petition calls for things like requiring ships to take diversionary routes to avoid storms and not allow captains to have final say. It also calls for third-party oversight to determine if ships are free to sail.
It's been very difficult because everyone is pointing fingers and they're blaming one another, but yet we're still hurting.
She wants everybody who's any way connected with this tragedy to go sign the petition. She's working with Senator Nelson's office, Congresswoman Corrine Brown's office, trying to get meaningful legislation. So this will speak to the legacy of not only her husband, but the 32 other lives that were lost at sea.
While this was going on outside, hours of hearings continued inside. One focused today, El Faro's boiler, which was having issues in the months leading up to when El Faro sank. Towed employees testified there were not major problems, but there was something that stood out, what's called the economizer on the boiler. Rod Sullivan is a maritime expert who says if the economizer wasn't fixed, that could have meant big problems in a hurricane.
But if you have a leaking economizer tube, leaking water directly into your boiler, you need to do something about it. And I'm assuming they did something.
So if this happened during a storm, what could feasibly go with that?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how much badly it's leaking. But I mean, if it's leaking a lot of water, completely shut down a boiler is a possibility.
And so they will have more testimony tomorrow. They're going on a Saturday, then into next week. We've heard from most towed employees and executives. Now they're going to start branching out in their questioning. We're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, if someone, be it tote or anyone else, were found liable by this panel, then what?
There could be a whole variety of things, from almost minuscule punishment, from a letter of reprimand from the Coast Guard, to possible criminal charges, and this turned over to the Department of Justice. Now, I've been told that is extremely, extremely unlikely that this would ever get to the point of any sort of criminal investigation, but it's a variety of things that could happen. We'll just have to wait and see, depending on the findings. Back to you.
Scott Johnson reporting live from downtown. Thank you, Scott.